Hello everybody, welcome back to LSU Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14, and we're getting ready to take on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. They are 4-0 and 1-0 in SEC play. They have the ranked 29th rush offense with 190 yards per game on the ground. We have the number 2 pass offense with 364 yards, but we're going up against the number 12 pass defense, giving up only 147.5 yards a game. We have the 20th ranked rush defense, and they have, so it's our pass game versus their pass defense, and our rush defense versus their rush offense. Ladarius Perkins is going to have to try to have a good game on the ground. 72 carries, 409 yards, 1 TD, 11 receptions for 140 yards and 2 TDs, so he could get involved in the passing game. And also Russell, the quarterback, 586 yards, 56 carries for 89 yards, 7 total TDs. And Gabe Jackson, I think that is, left guard, 6 pancakes, 1 sack allowed. And we have some pretty good players here. Zach Menberger, 1,800 yards passing, 12 total TDs. So we're going to see you on the field. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn your bell notifications on so you don't miss anything. And also hit that like button, show your support for the series. And I'll see you guys on the field. All right, coming out in the fourth quarter, guys. LSU dominating this game 48-13, and the Mississippi State Bulldogs had the ball and they're going to pass it, and they hit his man, the receiver, Joe Morrow. Tyler Russell, 257 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Raymond Barrow, 6 tackles, tackle for a loss. Tyler Russell going to take off running, and he goes nowhere. 3rd sack of the day for the LSU Tigers. Anthony Johnson gets to the quarterback. And look at those total yards, 545 total yards for the LSU. And here's Tyler Russell going to dump it underneath. Here's Malcolm Johnson. His first reception of the day, only went for 8 yards. So LSU been forcing turnovers. Excuse me. Ronald Martin on the tackle on the last play. Tyler Russell dumps it over underneath to Ladarius Perkins. And that's enough for a first down. Clock stops. Tyler Russell going to hurry things up to the line and going to drop back the pass and going to the right side, hits the wide receiver, breaks the tackle, stiff arm on the races, gets brought down inside that 20 at about the 17-yard line, the 18-yard line. And number 5 LSU trying to play some defense here, dumps it off to Malcolm Johnson with a 5-yard reception. Now he's getting loose in this game. They hurry up to the line. Hand off to Ladarius Perkins, going up the middle, gets enough for the first down. He has 14 carries for 68 yards. Hurry to the line. Russell going to the end zone. Here's Malcolm Johnson. Malcolm Johnson got loose on his last drive. And that's a quick score that they needed in this fourth quarter. Still down by 28 after the field goal kick. Tennessee upsets Georgia 31-28. Georgia just losing to us last week. Just loses again, and they're probably out of the top 25. Todd Gurley did have 21 carries for 115 yards, and Aaron Murray did have 4 touchdown passes. But Worley had 4 touchdown passes for himself for Tennessee. Missouri beat Vanderbilt. Florida and Arkansas tied at 16. And Utah upset number 9 UCLA 28-26. Here's the kick. And now LSU. 3 sacks, 2 interceptions, force. And Mississippi State did get an interception. So they're looking to try to turn things around here in the fourth quarter. Let's see what kind of defense the Mississippi State Bulldogs could do. Here's a fake handoff. Dumps it over to J.C. Copeland. And there's a penalty flag on the play. And he was brought down awkwardly. They're going to call face mask on Nico Whitley. Coming out in the I formation is LSU sending the man in motion. Changing the play at the line. They're draining clock already. Here's the handoff, and Alfred Blue's busted up in the backfield. Matthew Wells with the tackle, getting back there. As soon as they say hike, they knew it was a run play. LSU trying to mix things up. Menberger fires, complete. Hits his man, number 3, Odell Beckham Jr. He had 6 catches for 132 yards. Menberger, 372 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Here's the handoff, going up the middle. Shy of the first down. Couldn't get it. But Alfred Blue has 3 rushing touchdowns. But LSU's gonna have to punt. And it goes in the back of the end zone, so Mississippi State don't get the ball at the 20. LSU gotta play some defense. They don't want this game to look closer than what it was. Tyler Russell going over the middle, and it's broken up. I thought he held on to it. Tyler Russell, incomplete pass. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Tyler Russell got to be careful. After getting the stop on LSU, don't want to get the ball up this close to the end zone. And up to underneath to Brandon Holloway. Brandon Holloway's second reception of the day. 309 yards passing for Tyler Russell. Going over to the right side, hits his man at the sideline. Brandon Holloway getting open for an 18-yard reception. Tyler Russell, 327 yards passing now. Torching this LSU defense. Going on in the middle. Brandon Holloway gets open again. Brandon Holloway now getting loose. Malcolm Johnson was the focal point on the last drive. Hits his man, number 4. And this is Jamion Lewis for a 9-yard reception. And Mississippi State's moving the ball effectively for the last 2 drives. Tyler Russell going to drop back the pass, going over the middle. Hits Jamion Lewis again. Tyler Russell trying to get 400 yards passing against his LSU defense. Tyler Russell going to take off running, stumbles, took a shot, gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2 coming up. Layman Barr with the tackle. Coming up in the pistol formation. And they're going to run the option. And no, he doesn't get rid of it in time. He's going to take a 3-yard loss. Daniil Hunter with the tackle. 4th and 5. Tyler Russell gonna take off running. Breaks the tackle, gets enough for the first down. Brought down by Jamario Roscoe. No, that's Anthony Johnson. Now Tyler Russell in the empty backfield. They send a cornerback blitz going to the left side, sails out of bounds. Coming out in the gun is the Mississippi State Bulldog. They set the screen. Here's Ladarius Perkins, and he's brought down after gaining 1 yard. Third and 9 coming up. And Tyler Russell going to get sacked. And it looks like it's Anthony Johnson Mickey Johnson. He got the tackle last time on Tyler Russell. They're setting up the field goal. Field goal is not going to do too much for you guys. 4.5 minutes, under 4.5 minutes left in the regulation. LSU remains undefeated. Zach Mettenberger with 415 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, did throw an interception. The rest of the team had 165 yards. Alfred Blues player of the game with 3 touchdown passes, 3 touchdown rushes, 147 yards on 39 attempts, I'm sorry. But Malcolm Johnson was trying to get his team going. Then they went to Brandon Holloway, but the drive stalled for Mississippi State, and LSU just ran the score up. 51-23 is your final score here at Davis Stadium here in Mississippi. And Mettenberger taking the sack there, but was able to get things going and find the open receiver when necessary. Greg Lawson with a big tackle. Mississippi State offensive line was trying to hold up, but it was LSU's offense that got it going. Mettenberger 398, 2 touchdowns, an interception with sack only once, longest for 35 yards. Alfred Blue averaging 3.7 yards on 147 yards with 39 carries for 3 touchdowns. Mettenberger did have a rushing touchdown as well. Odell Beckham Jr. with 158 yards. Kadron Boone 109 and a touchdown. Jarvis Landry 72 and a touchdown. Blocking, a lot of pancakes there. Ladal Alexander gave up the only sack. LSU got 4 sacks. Mickey Johnson with a sack. Danielle Hunter with a sack. Anthony Johnson with a sack. And Ego Ferguson with a sack. Interceptions by Ronald Martin and Craig Lawson. Ohio State goes ahead and beats Northwestern 40-24. University of New Mexico beat New Mexico State 21-3. Washington State beat Cal 34-17. UTEP beat Louisiana Tech 20-14. And Florida did knock off Arkansas 30-22. And San Diego State beat Nevada 16-10. And Mississippi State only had 87 rushing yards, 369 yards passing. No, that's not bad. But LSU dominated the time of possession. Greg Lawson with 8 tackles and an interception. That was their defensive player of the game for LSU. Tyler Russell, their offensive player of the game, and Matthew Wells, their defensive player of the game. So the injuries to Chappelle and the injury to Jeremy Hill didn't bother LSU. Chappelle was injured, wide receiver for Mississippi State. That might have been a problem. I don't know. LSU was tough out there. All right, the next opponent is against 5-0, ranked number 3, University of Florida. And we got to go up against Jeff Driscoll. And they have a B+ overall rating. So do we. They have a B+ offense. We have an A- offense. We have a defensive rating of A- apiece. So they really stand on their defense. And this is a rivalry game, guys. You don't want to miss it. Hit that subscribe button if you want to, and turn your bell notifications on so you can get updated when I upload this game. And LSU 5-0, 6-0, and one of these teams are going to fall to have their first loss on the game. So hit that like button, man. Show your support for the channel. And I have the last game of this series in the upper left hand corner in the end screen now, and I also have the playlist for the series if you want to see the beginning of season 1 and just binge watch it and see how we became undefeated all the way to this point, and see if we can keep it going against Florida in week 7. All right, guys, that's it for what I got. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace to George Floyd, and stay safe and protect yourself and stay home if you can, and watch yourself, wash your hands, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.